What up, y'all? So today we're going to do a review on a kid's wagon stroller. I've been wanting one so bad, and I finally got it. So let me show you what I got. This is the Delta Children Hercules wagon stroller. It's the one that costs roughly about $200. There's plenty of videos of unboxing it and putting it together. It's very simple. It also comes with like this canopy that covers it and things like that, but I'm going to show you how I function with it. So you notice there is a hand over here and a hand over here, and I like to keep this side down because this is the front part. The front wheel, well, I make this a front wheel. It can swirl around versus this one is the back wheel. It does not stroll around. It just stays straight like that, and all wheels got locks on it. This handle, you can, as long as you push these buttons, you can change the angle of it, but this works for us. When I use the stroller and I'm pushing my little one, in that back alley to get to like the neighborhood street, I notice this handle, it's a little flimsy. I mean, you can see it right here. Is it a big deal? No, but I just wanted to point that out. My kid likes to have all his stuffed animals with him, so we put this little table in there so that he has space, he has room on the bottom, and his stuffed animal can kind of see everything also with him. So I'm going to push this wagon so you can kind of see how it kind of moves. It goes very smoothly. Obviously, I'm pushing it with one hand, so it kind of looks not that great. But yes, it moves great. Backing up here. Overall, the wagon is great. I definitely love the wagon. The reason why I wanted the wagon so bad is because, my son is 3.5. He doesn't really need to be in a stroller sometimes. He should be in a wagon, so it's easy to get in and out. For example, going to the zoo. That makes sense. I also wanted the wagon stroller so that him and like a cousin or like one of his buddies, if we go to state fair or something, they can kind of roll in the wagon together versus like having two strollers or like walking so much and then I have to carry my son. Like, I'm not going to carry him. He's a big boy. So I figured the wagon would be a great idea if there's more than one kid. Things to realize when you're buying a wagon. One, the cost. That one, I bought it for plus or minus around $200. I got it on Target because Amazon was completely sold out. So I spent $225. If you find, it typically goes for $199. If you find it on Amazon and it's on sale for like $179 or something, get it. Another thing to point out is that the wagon, it is long and it is heavy. It is like pushing a Costco cart. Like, it's huge and you have to like navigate it. And then on top of it, if you have one kid or two kids, it's going to be heavier. And that handle that you're manipulating and pushing and steering, will be impacted by it. I particularly wanted this wagon because each side, whether you're pushing the wagon stroller or you're pulling, it looks completely the same. It is a complete, just like a handle versus like a long stick thing to pull. I wanted to get a push wagon stroller, not a pull one. Because if you're just pulling the kid, and the kids in the wagon, they're just going to constantly be behind you and you're just going to have your arm back here and you're just dragging them. Versus pushing them, you're kind of like you're seeing everything that's happening with them. To me, that makes more sense. Overall, I would score this a 4 out of 5. I gave it a 4 because 1, it's heavy. 2, the kids are heavy. So it's just the weight just adds on. Which, that just comes along with it being a push wagon stroller. But outside of that, it's a great product. Does every mom need one? Yes and no. So it's up to everyone and what works for their life. I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.